Hello everyone, this information is verified by the mechanics here in the shop, so relax, everything is going to be fine. This message looks serious, but most of the time the problem is something small that makes the whole electronic system freak out. And of course, when it gets nervous, it shuts off safety assists, pops up weird lights on the dashboard, and makes you think the car is about to fall apart. But no, take it easy. The thing is, this message doesn't show up because of one single cause. It's more like a chain reaction. Think of the BCI system as a paranoid brain that controls automatic braking, the radar, the backup sensors, and everything related to preventing a crash. When one of those sensors or signals sends weird information, the system gets stressed and says, you know what, I'm not working like this, and boom, the error shows up. Now here's the interesting part. In forums where mechanics and drivers share their experiences, there's one culprit that shows up more often than dog memes. The brake switch. Yep, that little sensor that detects when you press the pedal. When it goes bad, it sends confusing signals. It sometimes thinks you're braking when you're not, or thinks you're not braking when you are. And since the BCI depends on knowing exactly when you're braking, the computer gets paranoid. That's why replacing it fixes the issue so often. But of course, we can't stick to just one clue. Another common troublemaker mentioned in the forums is the wheel speed sensor, the ABS sensor. If one of those sensors is failing, the car loses track of which wheel is going at what speed. And if the system can't understand speed, it can't calculate distance, automatic braking, or anything else. So the BCI shuts down its toys and tells you, I can't help you. That's why if you see a code like C1105, you already know what direction to check. Now, here's something almost nobody believes. But it happens. A lot of times this error pops up simply because the battery is weak. Yep, just like that. Nissan and Infiniti vehicles are pretty dramatic with voltage. If it drops even a little too much, they start inventing random codes. In the forums, tons of people say they changed the battery and the car magically went back to normal. So before spending money on sensors and modules, check the battery or loose terminals. And speaking of simple stuff, loose or corroded connectors on the bumper are also stars in this show. The front and rear sensors rely on very sensitive wiring. A loose connector, moisture, or even a little neighborhood rat chewing on a wire can make the system receive incorrect data. Mechanics in the forums always say the same thing. Check the radar and sensor connectors before buying anything. If you've gone through all the basic steps and the error is still there, then you're dealing with something a bit more serious, like modules needing a software update or internal sensors failing. But that's rare. Most cases get fixed long before you reach that point. Sometimes the dealership even has a TSB, Technical Service Bulletin, that corrects factory-related issues. In the end, fixing a BCI malfunction is like looking for a water leak at home. Start with the simple stuff before breaking walls apart. First check the brake switch, then the battery, then the wheel speed sensors, then the connectors, and only if none of that works, move on to the module or software. What matters is that the issue makes sense. The system stops working because it doesn't trust the information it's getting, and your job is just to find out which part of the car is spreading the false gossip.